Make sure it starts recording. All right, perfect. All right, guys. Nicehash down. Most of us probably are looking for an alternative to keep our rigs going. A lot of us don't want to do half the work required to get into the real hardcore shit. Running your bat files, and half the reason all of us or most of us used Nicehash, A, for the simplicity, B, for Windows. I'm gonna go through Betterhash. I saw this recommended in like one thread, so I gave it a look. So far, I don't know exactly what I think. It's not the worst. It's not the worst. It's not the best. A little bit of my background. I started in June of this year mining. Big craze. I had my gaming rig for a while, but I decided I was going to start doing it. So I downloaded Nicehash because it was the easiest. Everybody said it was the easiest to get into. Did that. I'm up to a good chunk of money. I started with one 1070 and now I've got 7 GPUs that are running. So I use Nicehash Legacy on this computer, Legacy on my mining rig, and then I had 2.0 on the girl's computer because she likes that one more and it's easier for her to use. So when she's done gaming or watching Netflix or whatever, she could just press start. It's pretty and it goes. I preferred Legacy for a lot of reasons, but I'm not going to get into all that right now because most of us are going to be dumping Nicehash, or unless they make some major statement, it's going to be tough for us to go back. So I wanted to do a quick review of Betterhash. I downloaded it. I got home from work 2-3 hours ago. I did some switching on my GPUs to make sure that some things were settled, and I'm going to do some reviews of this shit. I got a dip in, so if any of you guys think that's gross, fuck you. I'll start with their website. All right. If you click on it, this is what you're going to come into, log in, download. Click to download, run it all, install it. It'd be fine. Create yourself an account. This is what you're going to get. You create it, and here you go. I'm mining right now as I'm recording this video, which is probably stupid, but it is what it is. This is your main page. This is where it'll give you the exchange. It'll give you how much you have. It'll give you some quick Q&A. Transfers. This is your wallets. When you want to send it, go ahead and send it. I haven't read through it all, but I'm assuming it says something like minimal rates, etc., etc. It's probably going to take some fees out here and there. We go transaction history. Here's where it'll all say what happened. Workers that are going on right now. So this is the 2 I have right now. Let me check, see that. Boy, that shit's fucked. All right. So these are the 2 that I have running on this computer currently. Unpaid shares. They're both mining EWBF instead of crypto or Equihash or whatever you want to call it. Or not. Or whatever you want to call it, you know what I mean. I did a quick test notification. If you do a test notification and make sure that your email is running properly, it'll do that. So I'm about to come back to this here in about an hour. I have to set up my mining rig and the girl's computer and make sure that everything's running smoothly. All right, let's go through. I'll start with the actual GUI here because this is what people actually care about. Now, just like Nicehash, if you have 2 miners mining the same thing, it's going to count them as 1 or multiple. It'll count them as 1. I forgot that for a second, and it kind of fucked me up because it kept saying 1 miner active. No, I've got a 1070 and 1060, but it will say 1 miner just like Nicehash did. But let's go through the numbers. My 1070 I expect to make $2 a day. My 1060 I say about $1.50, about the same as what Nicehash was putting out for this rig. Unlike Nicehash, it doesn't do an auto switch. It doesn't have an auto switch script. If I say stop, okay, I'm going to stop mining real quick. Y'all are costing me money. If you say go here, okay, when you do your benchmarks, and I don't know if I can actually go back to, okay, if I do, okay, here we are. So here's the benchmark screen. This is what will automatically populate when you open it up the first time. You're going to force benchmark of all miners. That's what I did just to make sure that something wasn't going crazy. Obviously, I'm not going to mine with my CPU. I don't care that much. But so it'll go through all 4 of them and it'll say, this is about how much you make, this is about how much you make, this is about how much you make, given the current rates. Now, it does not auto switch the same way Nicehash does. Okay, I know sometimes you be doing Equihash, sometimes you're on Claymore, whatever it is, right? It does not do that. You're going to benchmark, it'll tell you about what you expect to pay, and then you're going to select 1, okay? You can select 1 and the CPU. Okay, that's all you can do. You get your 1 algorithm that you want to mine for. Okay, good to go. Obviously, I wanted all this shit going. I don't care about this. I didn't actually look at all that stuff. Schedule, you can have it automatically go if you want to. Me, I'm mining 24/7. I like to have it manual. I'm mining 24/7 unless I'm playing games. And then I'll just come here and I'll say start and stop, right? So, payment, this is where you're going to sign in. So you're going to go to settings, payment, and that's where you're going to sign in on Betterhash. That's where you're going to say, you type in your account ID that you signed up for on their website. Okay? Easy peasy. Again, here's your activity, and then started it back up. So the actual functionality of it, I guess you could say, is fine. It works the same way. It just does not do the auto switch the way that we expect it to, or that we expect from Nicehash. So you'll select yours, you'll say start or whatever, and you'll be good to go. It'll tell you daily revenue. I think this should adjust. Yeah, it'll adjust as you go along, just like Nicehash did, and it'll tell you how much you're making. Perfect, okay? So daily total income, and this is something I don't know, and I'll have to look at, and I don't believe it is the same. It's not. Okay. So you're going to make what you mine. You're not making Bitcoin. The thing we all loved about Nicehash was you mined whatever the fuck some guy wherever wanted to pay for, and you got the Bitcoin. No, now you're going to mine for one explicit coin. You're mining for good coins, right? Zcash, Ethereum, Monero. You're still mining for good coins. You're just not mining for Bitcoin. Take it or leave it, I guess, at this point. As far as I know... That was my old address. As far as I know, yeah, they're still down. So this is what you have. Because as GPU guys, we can't get Bitcoin anywhere else. Not that I know of. You're not going to get paid out in Bitcoin the same way that Nicehash did it. They kind of had that corner of the market cornered, if you want to say it like that. Which kind of sucks because I wanted the Bitcoin. Monero is doing fantastic. Everybody has faith in Monero. Completely anonymous coin. Obviously, Bitcoin everybody loves. Fuck, that's high now. It was at what, $17,000, $18,000 today. Good stuff. Ethereum is predicted to be between 12 and 1600 by the end of next year. I don't know where Zcash's future lies, but you know, we'll see what happens. Obviously, you can take your Zcash, put it on Bittrex, put it on wherever the fuck you want, and then cash it out into something else. Do what you're gonna do with it. That's fine. Obviously, most of you guys already know that shit. Don't give a fuck. So, couple other things I have issues with when we're doing this. Start and stop's easy, just the same. Again, you can't do the auto switching. I don't know, and here I'm going to go through this with you guys since this is probably the most important part. Because one of the things that I saw on the Reddit was somebody said, have you checked out Betterhash? And somebody else replied to them, the first thing I noticed is there's 0 fees. 0 mining fees, 0 wallet fee. I don't know what the fuck. There's like 3 different things they don't have fees on, right? So if I go to transfers here, I want to see what this says. Okay, so fee. This is minimum transfer, and there's your fee. So they charge for the transfer. People were getting sketched out because they didn't charge for anything. Their fee is in the transfer. Now, whether or not this is the straight up Monero fee, let's go through this real quick. Processing power cannot be deactivated. Okay, so this is the processing fee defined by Monero. So, how the fuck these guys are going to make money? Beyond me. Because let's go through here. Okay, so we keep that much Ethereum, right? Or ETH, whatever the fuck you say. It's Ethereum, so I say ETH. Blow me. Don't know how... Okay, so they do have a fee. They don't explain it on Zcash. They don't explain it. But they at least explain it here. And I'm not seeing anything that makes these guys crazy or bad. No, it's not an automatic algorithm switcher. No, it's not legacy miner, which most of us, I'm assuming most of us that actually built our own rigs and didn't just buy them off eBay for God knows how much, know what we're doing. We have an idea of what it is we want to see. Honestly, I don't have any problem with this company. They've got a list of transactions, so somebody transferred into their wallet. That doesn't, okay. I think they would have learned from Nicehash not to trust their shit on company's wallet. You should get your own wallet. Another point, for anybody that lost money, I lost $150. Don't ever fucking store your shit on a company like this. at least use Coinbase for anything real, or get yourself a real wallet, right? I was set to be paid out $150 the morning that Nicehash went down. And I saw all sorts of those posts. I lost this much. I lost this much. Get yourself a wallet. Put it in that wallet. Don't ever use a company's wallet. As soon as I could pay, well, not as soon, because that wouldn't be as efficient. But if I go to your account here, right, you see the transaction fees. Do it when it makes sense. Don't have $200 here. Don't have $100 on here. Take, as soon as it's worthwhile to make that transfer, make that transfer, right? And most of you guys, I don't need to say that to, but how people are losing money on this shit is beyond me. Most of your money should be stored in your wallet that you have the private key for. Even Coinbase is 98% cold storage and 2% liquid, right? Relatively speaking. So at least Coinbase does that. So transfer it to an exchange it out for Bitcoin if you want to do so, and then put it in a Coinbase wallet. Coinbase, they didn't do Bitcoin Gold, Bitcoin Cash, right? They didn't make those separate wallets. They probably have all that money stored up somewhere, and they're just making crazy amounts of money on it. But get yourself a real wallet. Don't use Nicehashes. If they open up back again, which half of us probably aren't even going to go back, but if they open up again, get yourself a real wallet and keep your money safe. Because this market it's either about to explode or implode. And regardless of what it is, you want your money safe. All right, boys? So that's just a quick review of how it works. I'll probably post maybe a follow-up video. I've got this little mining rig thingy over there. I got to get set up. I got to get my girl's computer set up and going. So it's going to take me a little bit of time. But it's not that bad. So far, it's not that bad. I'm still getting paid about the same amount of money. The user interface is fine. Relatively, I guess. Get yourself a real wallet. Transfer your money somewhere safe. And mine on, boys. All right? Have a good one.